This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on The South Today, well, it's looking like Donald Trump may be the next American president. Expats think the country is ready for a female lead. A wet spring is proving fruitful for farmers, but agricultural contractors aren't quite so happy. And folk have been flocking to the country's luckiest lotto outlet in the hope of winning millions. Good evening, I'm Rebecca Dupree. As we go to air, the result in the American presidential election is becoming clear. Despite that, American citizens that now call New Zealand home believe the US is ready to elect its first female president. Daryl Baser has the story.
American voters turning out in their thousands, casting their votes in a choice between a career politician and reality TV star and businessman. John Eggins is one of the American diaspora who believes his home country is ready for its first female president.
I think it's absolutely ready for its first female president. I think we've been ready for a long time, and I think once, and I'm pretty sure, I hope I'm right, that Hillary gets in, but assuming that maybe she does.
He says a lot of water has passed under the bridge since his home country's politics was the domain of Caucasian males. However, he says this campaign has been one of the most bitter he's seen. Should Hillary Clinton win, Eggins believes her road as the first woman in the Oval Office will be a rough one.
She's going to have it harder than Barack Obama had it, being the first black president, because he was immediately simply accepted, and the people who hated him still hated him and all that. But I think Hillary as a woman is going to have pressure put on her that won't stop once she becomes president.
He believes the system needs overhauling, from the billions of dollars spent on campaigning to the first past to the post voting system.
It's kind of appalling to see the divisiveness that's taking place there. I think that the Republican Party, it's almost a catharsis for them eventually. I hope, you know, I'm one of those liberal guys, you know, and I've been a Democrat all my life, although, you know, I vote green and I vote other things as well. But I'm glad to see this in a kind of an odd way, because I think that it might help to restore a normal, quote, normal conservative party.
John Eggins and his wife have dual nationality and voted online in their home state of New Mexico. And like Americans around the world, are waiting for the final countdown. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
And just to update you, Donald Trump now needs 54 more votes, while Hillary Clinton needs 61 to win. The spokesman for the victims of the Pike River mine tragedy has penned an open letter to the Prime Minister. Bernie Monk says the families are concerned over the current process surrounding the protracted sealing of the Pike River mine drift. The families believe there's too much risk associated with full drift recovery and have requested a rethink. In his letter, Monk says non-mining contractors have been working in fresh air at the face 170 metres into the mine without the need for any breathing apparatus. The families are still hopeful of retrieving the remains of the 29 men who died in the mine nearly 6 years ago. Last spring, the wind never seemed to stop in the central Otago and Lakes districts. This spring, it's all about the rain. Alexandra has had more than 5 centimetres of rain in the last month. Wanaka nearly 9 centimetres and Queenstown almost 10 centimetres. As Mark Price reports, that's been great for farmers, but frustrating for agricultural contractors.
A healthy crop of lucerne ready to be cut just as soon as it's dry enough. Hi, I'm Mark Price, and crops like this in the Upper Clutha are taking off with warm temperatures and plenty of moisture in the ground. But that moisture is a bit of a problem for agricultural contractors like Richard Woodhead of Wanaka.
We're chopping silage over at Terrace, making baleage. We got rained off on baleage and silage last night. We'll be trying to be at it after lunch. We've got a man cultivating and one beet drill going. So yeah, all the gear's out there, it's just got to get turning.
Rainfall around Queenstown and Wanaka last month was well on the way to being double historical averages and 3 times the rainfall in October last year.
I mean, the North Island is very wet, and south, I believe, in southern the contractors, some of them are behind already by weeks. And the Taieri is wet. Talking to a friend yesterday, they were having issues down there too. So yeah, we're not too bad. We're at least when it stops raining, the sun comes out and we're at it again within hours.
This herd of cows had almost disappeared in the long grass in Tarras today. While it does not take long for the Upper Clutha to dry out after a shower of rain, there are plenty more showers in the forecast over the next week. Mark Price for the South Today.
The winners of the 2016 Southern Innovation Challenge have been announced. A team of 6 from Southland won the grand prize of $5,000 for their carpal tunnel funnel surgical device. The Southern District Health Board challenged its staff to come up with new ways of focusing on improving health outcomes for patients. Ideas ranged from one-on-one walking clinics to educational tools to mural artworks. 19 of the 27 ideas received either assistance or direct funding from the DHB. Lotto Powerball jackpotted to $44 million last weekend, and tonight it must be won. Ticket sales have been steady at the country's luckiest store this year, and the owner says no matter what the outcome tonight, he'll be celebrating anyway.
Standing in line hoping to get the winning Powerball Lotto ticket. Customers of the South Dunedin Night and Day were keeping staff on their toes from 7:30 this morning, and there's been no sign of the queues easing up.
Our biggest draw last week was 38 million, and that was our busiest week, and we had our busiest day on Saturday. That's probably going to be eclipsed today.
Previous owners of the Lotto outlet averaged a big win every 2 years. But in the last 7 months, since Devereux has run the Night and Day, there's been a record 5 major prizes, making this the luckiest Lotto outlet in 2016.
We were selling tickets out of a little corner section in the shop while it was getting transformed to a Night and Day. We sold one First Division winner while that happened. Then when we moved into the store in June, we sold another First Division winner. We've had a large prize on the $2 scratchy, so that was 20,000. And then we sold a Powerball, the last Powerball winner, back in August, so they won 13 million.
The South Today asked ticket buyers what they would do if they strike it big and take home the 44 million.
Share it for my family. What I'd spend the money on the children mostly. Make sure they're all debt free. Charity is right up there too. Yep. So it's too much. It's too much. A lot would be given away. Yeah.
Kids, houses for them when they're older, holidays. Yeah.
Well, I think the first thing would be to share it with family. That would be give me, a great deal of pleasure. Also help other of our very worthy institutions like St John's, Salvation Army, those sort of people that put their time and effort into helping others. That's what I would do.
Devereux has a couple of bottles of champagne on ice just in case, but he says no matter what the outcome, he will be celebrating with his staff anyway. Dee Karen, The South Today.
Still to come on The South Today, a puzzling attraction in Wanaka comes out on top, and the next generation of artists display their works.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order Emu oil today.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Southern Television takes pride in providing a wide range of programming. If you have concerns about our programming or feel that standards have been breached, please write to the address on screen within 20 working days of airing. Visit Broadcast Standards Authority website for more information on the complaints process.
Yes, Sonny Chin.
Neck, shoulder, back, sciatica, pain specialists. Innovative tools specifically designed to contour your grooves of depletion and excess muscle buildup.
Sonny Chin, it works. When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489-2274.
The 2016 Dunedin Relay for Life will be held on the 19th and 20th of November at Forsyth Bar Stadium. The event will be full of fun, entertainment and team spirit. The Relay for Life is a 24-hour event where you and your team take part in walking a track to support local people affected by cancer.
Hi there, my name's John Moyle and I am a cancer survivor. I had cancer 10 years ago and I'll be all clear in December this year, 10 years, so it's a great accomplishment. The Cancer Society did amazing work in Otago and I've met made some good friends and met some good people through that. Relay for Life is one of their major fundraisers for the year, and I stress it's a really important people to get behind it. It's great fun, and since I've moved into Forsyth Bar, the weather's not an issue. So get amongst it, raise some money, get your friends and family, workmates together, and get down and support the Relay for Life, because the things that Cancer Society do for the people in Otago in the way of services, providing support for families and people going through cancer treatment. But we want to see you down there at Forsyth Bar, raising lots of money, having lots of fun, November this year.
Hi, I'm Nick. This is my third relay. We've had lots of fun fundraising for the Relay for Life this year. We've been doing cheese rolls with real onion. We've been selling raffles and have a quiz night coming up, which we're busy collecting prizes for that. We've had so much fun doing this in the past years. Can't wait to do it again. Hope to see you there.
It's not too late to join in the fun. Register now, relayforlife.org.nz.
Come one, come all to the Oamaru Victorian Heritage Celebrations, a year to reflect on the intriguing world of medicine in the Victorian era. 16th to the 20th of November, www.vhc.co.nz for more information.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night, proudly brought to you by multi-award-winning Garrador.
Welcome back. The Resident Doctors Association says its members have been blocked from talking to media by district health boards. Resident or junior doctors are planning a second strike after they claim the health boards have not been bargaining in good faith. Late last month, junior doctors walked off the job for 48 hours after talks over better pay and working conditions broke down. At the time, union representatives spoke with the media. However, the RDA says its lawyers have received a letter from DHBs advising members would face legal action for talking with the media about the upcoming strike. This month's planned action is scheduled for the 23rd and 24th of November if no agreement is made before then. A puzzling enterprise has come up trumps, winning the Wanaka Business Awards. The township's top businesses were recognised at the recent awards ceremony, and the winner is one of the town's oldest and most well-known attractions.
For more than 40 years, Puzzling World in Wanaka has been stretching the brainpower of children and adults alike, and has now been recognised as Wanaka's top business for 2016. The iconic tourist attraction took out the top spot at the inaugural Ignite Wanaka Chamber of Commerce Business Awards on Friday night, and also took out the top spot in the Best in Tourism category. Puzzling World now attracted more than 250,000 visitors a year, with operations manager Duncan Spear saying the business had come full circle since it opened in 1973.
When the business started 43 years ago, I know Stu and Jan found it very hard to gain local support. People were quite embarrassed to be associated with a little wooden maze 2 k's out of town. And so to sort of come full circle and now gain, I guess, the full support of the town and the business community, yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Since taking over 12 years ago, Mr Spear and his wife, General Manager Heidi Lansborough, have tried to adapt to the changing tourism market.
We've been very busy, I guess, since the GFC kind of fizzled out. We've really hit the ground running. So we've obviously opened up a new illusion room. We've reinvigorated, I guess, all the other rooms and added more bits and pieces to the front of the building, the business and things. So we've had a busy time. Obviously, for us, it's important to stay relevant and stay consistently good, because obviously when people come through year after year, they do expect new things to see and do. So we've been making sure that we do sort of see that market right, and also the market that come into Wanaka and expect so much more now. We really are trying to make sure that we are staying where we are, which is top of the game.
Judges were impressed with the way Puzzling World had stuck to its core business while at the same time continuing to develop and adapt. I'm Tim Miller for the South Today.
After the break on the South Today, art lovers are in for a real treat, and Southern Paralympians attend a function held in their honour.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
Don't suffer in silence. Call Sunny Chin, Chi Master Body Technician, for structural, muscular, emotional bodywork. Phone 03 4250 606 for all your pain relief.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Pregnant? Need to talk? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pregnancy counselling services are here to help. It's free, it's confidential. Call us now on 0800 773 462.
Come one, come all to the Oamaru Victorian Heritage Celebrations, a year to reflect on the intriguing world of medicine in the Victorian era. 16th to the 20th of November, www.vhc.co.nz for more information.
The 2016 Dunedin Relay for Life will be held on the 19th and 20th of November at Forsyth Bar Stadium. The event will be full of fun, entertainment and team spirit. The Relay for Life is a 24-hour event where you and your team take part in walking a track to support local people affected by cancer.
Hi there, my name's John Moyle and I am a cancer survivor. I had cancer 10 years ago and I'll be all clear in December this year, 10 years, so it's a great accomplishment. The Cancer Society did amazing work in Otago. I've met made some good friends and met some good people through that. Relay for Life is one of their major fundraisers for the year, and I stress it's really important people to get behind it. It's great fun, and since I've moved into Forsyth Bar, the weather's not an issue. So get amongst it, raise some money, get your friends and family, workmates together, and get down and support the Relay for Life, because the things that Cancer Society do for the people in Otago in the way of services, providing support for families and people going through cancer treatment. But we want to see you down there at Forsyth Bar, raising lots of money, having lots of fun, November this year.
Hi, I'm Nick. This is my third relay. We've had lots of fun fundraising for the Relay for Life this year. We've been doing cheese rolls with real onion. We've been selling raffles and have a quiz night coming up, which we're busy collecting prizes for that. We've had so much fun doing this in the past years. Can't wait to do it again. Hope to see you there.
It's not too late to join in the fun. Register now, relayforlife.org.nz.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night. Proudly brought to you by multi-award-winning Garrador.
Welcome back. Dunedin art students are preparing to show off the results of a year of hard work, and organisers say it offers the students an opportunity to have their work noticed.
Otago Polytechnic School of Art is preparing for its annual site exhibition. Students are clearing out the teaching spaces and reinstalling their works from the year. Lecturer and site coordinator Rachel Allen says it's a good opportunity for the artists to interact with their audience.
On this Saturday, which we open to the public, they come along and they get to speak to the artists, have a look at the work. Also, some things are available for purchase. And it's just a really, I suppose, unique way to interact with the up-and-coming artists of New Zealand.
Graduating student Jared Howlett is piecing together a large statue with a number of parts. A giant sitting cyborg will be attacked by dozens of genetically modified birds. The artist says it's been a long road to finish.
Well, it's been a year-long project. The giant, I only actually started this later half of the year, but the birds have been ongoing.
The work of over 60 students is on display, spanning electronic arts, photography, sculpture, printmaking and painting. A series of large animal heads have been crafted by Stephanie Cossins, representing concerns about the future of endangered species. This is also Cossins' final year, after which she will be off to Wellington.
I've got a studio lined up, and so yeah, just looking forward to you know, going it on my own and just seeing where that takes me.
The exhibition opens Saturday the 19th and runs until the following Thursday. Jack Conroy, The South Today.
Southern-based Paralympians have been honoured at a function held in their honour. A couple of months on from their successes, the sports people are reacquainting themselves with everyday life, and some of them gathered at the invitation of Otago Polytechnic for a celebration.
An afternoon tea was held today at the Logan Park-based Sargood Centre to honour some recently returned Otago Paralympians. Two of the athletes at the event were long jump gold medalist Anna Grimaldi and javelin throw silver medalist Holly Robinson. Robinson says it's nice to be back among familiar faces.
And yeah, it's great to be acknowledged by the Otago Polytechnic, who have done a lot for me personally. You know, they've made it easy for me to train and study, so it's really been great. I loved my time at the Institute, and it's cool to come back and see them all today and share with them my experience too.
Grimaldi says she appreciates the Polytech being behind her, and her studies will give her opportunities after her athletics career. And the buzz from her win at the Rio Olympics hasn't worn off.
Definitely not. I'm still kind of like in a whirlwind. I don't know if it really ever does sink in. I mean, it's something that I wasn't expecting, so that makes it even more kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm not sure, but definitely not yet at all.
The same is not true for Robinson, who says reality has set back in with a return to training. The javelin thrower is in preparation mode for a number of upcoming competitions.
So just getting back into training at the moment. We have the New Zealand season that just started, so I'll be throwing in that in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks' time. And then the New Zealand Nationals, which is our trials event, is happening in March next year, and then the London 2017 World Champs is on as well.
The athletes are now taking some time to focus on other aspects of their lives. Robinson is currently pursuing some job prospects, while long jumper Grimaldi is hoping to have some downtime with her family. Jack Conroy, The South Today.
And to now recapping tonight's top stories on The South Today. Donald Trump is currently leading the race to the White House. However, southern-based American voters say the country is ready for a female commander-in-chief. Central Otago's spring has been all about the rain, with higher than usual rainfall recorded in Wanaka, Alexandra, Roxburgh and Queenstown. And lotto fever is at an all-time high, with people queuing in line from early this morning hoping to get a ticket at the country's luckiest lotto shop. But it's time now to find out what's happening in tomorrow's Otago Daily Times, and I bet I know what's going to be on the front page. Craig Page, can you shed some more light on that?
Well, I can indeed. There's no surprises. It's all about the US elections, and it's been compulsory viewing this afternoon as things have unfolded. The unthinkable appears to be unfolding as well, with Donald Trump maintaining a narrow lead, and many pundits over there and some of the big newspapers as well are predicting him to be the next president of the US, which this morning it was all about Hillary Clinton, but it's been a huge swing and he's picked up some major states. So it's
who'd have thought?
Exactly. We're going to have obviously huge coverage on that tomorrow, but we're also catching up with Professor Robert Patman from the university. Who's a bit of an expert on all things international. He'll be giving us some analysis on what it means for everybody, really, including New Zealand. And
I suppose we'll never be able to travel to the States again or something, will we?
Who would know?
It'll be a big wall up.
It's going to be some interesting times, that's for sure. We've got a lovely story about the Orokonui Eco Sanctuary as well. Of course, they introduced some South Island kaka, very rare bird. I'm interested in there several years ago. They're now quite prolific, 40 birds living in the Eco Sanctuary, and they're sort of spreading their wings around the city, getting spotted in all sorts of places in Caversham, the central city, and Opaho as well, popping up at the Dunedin Botanic Garden and causing a bit of chaos up there, ring barking trees, but really amazing sight around the city, and then they're excited to see them moving around. We've got some tips on, if you do spot them in your backyard, how you can encourage them to stay with some fruit and various nuts to put out, and really great, and it just shows the benefit of the Eco Sanctuary, really. It's
certainly does.
Huge. And we carried a story earlier in the week about the Grocery King, a sort of a brazen thief there, where he managed to cut open a glass, cut an open window, and then avoid various detection to get it into the, what was it?
To steal, to break into the safe.
That's safe. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, and police have also confirmed that there's a couple of other supermarkets which he may have targeted as well. Being a bit cagey about it, but very, very similar modus operandi there, and they're going to be more in coming days on that, no doubt.
Read all about that in tomorrow's Otago Daily Times. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you.
It's time now for tomorrow's weather.
This weather update proudly brought to you in association with Silverhorn's Manuka Honey.
Here is our city view. It's taken of some beautiful spring blooms in Wanaka. Like a lovely day up there. Well, to the situation, a break of fine weather tomorrow will be followed by more southwesterly airflow on Friday and Saturday. So to the southern outlook, that means some cloud about for Balclutha, the Catlins, Gore and Lumsden, all expecting a high of 16 degrees. To the central and southern lakes outlook, fine weather for Alexandra and Queenstown, also Wanaka, just some cloud around for Tiana with westerly winds there and a high of 15. And to the northern towns, fine weather for Oamaru, Omarama and Twizel, some high cloud for Timaru with a high of 18. And Dunedin tonight, remaining fine with a low of 2, a bit chilly. Mostly fine tomorrow with light nor'easters, 16 degrees, and on Friday, cloudy with a few showers, cool sou'westers and a high of 14. And in Invercargill tonight, it's going to remain fine, a bit cooler though with 1 degree. Sunny periods tomorrow, westerly winds and a high of 15. And on Friday, a period of showers which will ease during the day. Sunny periods will increase, cool sou'west winds will blow, 14 degrees is the expected temp. And that is all from the South today for Wednesday. We'll join you again tomorrow. Good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.